What's up, YouTubers and cryptocurrency enthusiasts? I'm Thurlow Weed. I'm back and I'm live. And you know, I haven't done a live broadcast in a while, but due to some difficulties with my iMovie not wanting to edit my movies or edit my videos very well, instead of doing it on the tablet and taking a long time, because the videos are so large, I'm just going to be doing live videos for a while. I'm going to have a couple more videos that are, or should I say a couple more weeks, and I'll be getting my new MacBook Pro, and then I'll be back to doing recorded videos. And if I do some recorded videos that I upload, it's going to be because I'm traveling. As some of you may or may not know, I also own a few different businesses, and that's kind of what got me into cryptocurrency. And my largest time of year, or my busiest time of year for my cannabis club in Denver, is 420. So for 420 weekend, and actually for 420 week, I'm going to be in Denver, so I'm not going to necessarily be streaming all the time. I will do some live broadcasts, and I will do some uploaded videos, but I want to get back into bringing you content every day. Since I had this failure with my iMovie, and it happened at a time I was traveling last week, I haven't been able to do as much uploads as I've wanted to, so I've fallen behind. But anyway, go ahead, do me a favor. If you haven't smashed that subscribe button already, smash that subscribe button down below. Don't forget to click on the little bell. That way you get alerted every time I upload new content. That way you can come check it out. You're first to check it out. Also, anytime through this video, go ahead and share it with anybody who you think will find value in it, and smash that thumbs up button. That way we can go ahead and get those likes rolling. I do have the chat on. I don't have it up in a window right now, just because I don't want it sitting there if nobody's chatting. As soon as everybody's chatting, we'll go ahead and get it put up on in there. So let me know your comments and your thoughts down below, and we'll get things rolling. So I don't know, I want to go ahead and talk about the Cryptohopper trading bot. So I've been first, actually better than Cryptohopper, how about we do CoinMarketCap? So check this out. We had a pretty good day yesterday with some coins going up. Bitcoin obviously still there. One that I want to talk about is I'm heavily vested in right now is Tron, to be honest with you. And the reason that I'm liking Tron is they've launched their testnet. They went from a couple hundred, or from 100 or so nodes, 130 nodes, up to a couple hundred nodes. And this is kind of, I think they're going to do, this is the testnet, and I think the main net is going to be, it's supposed to be in May if there's no problems. So I'm not saying that Tron is necessarily going to go to the moon. My thoughts on Tron is the fact that they're progressing, that Justin Sun is very active on social media, and very active in being upfront, and that's what I like is projects that have people that are upfront, open, that are in the public, that are talking to people. For instance, if you tried to find somebody that was not a sponsor but an owner of BitConnect talking about BitConnect, you would have never found that. So that's kind of the thing that I like to stay away from. In my mind, if you're out there trying to raise money, why are you not trying to show everybody who you are? I mean, that's just, let's be legit. Public companies can't go public without letting people know who even owns the company, how it got started, all that good stuff. So why are these people out here trying to raise millions, and in some cases hundreds of millions of dollars, if they just because they want to? Does that make sense? You know, like, why is there any difference? So that, I think, is one thing that we really need to be able to focus on in the first place, is if you're going to get into an ICO or participate or get into a project, you really need to get into one that has not a paid for celebrity like we saw with what was that? I don't even remember the current one. Centra, I believe it was. Not like them, where they're paying somebody like DJ Khaled or something like that to speak about this or to represent the company. I'm talking about people, again, like Justin Tron, or even if you check back the interview that I did with Jason, I believe it was Jason. Yeah, no, Rolf. Sorry, Rolf. Rolf with Zencash. I did the interview with Rolf with Zencash. Again, another project where somebody is up front, you know, and so that's what I like to see. That's what I like to invest in, is not just that, but the project has got to have somebody up front. So Tron had a couple of different things. Like I said, they had a coin burn that's going on, and because of that, they're now from number 14 to number 12 on the coin market cap. So they're up a couple of spots from just the last few days or from a week ago. There was a point in time when it was actually quite a bit higher, but what I liked is we saw a spike today at about 2:40 a.m. We saw a spike, and then it dropped down a little bit, and now it's slowly going back up. So I think that we're going to see Tron in the range of 10 cents over the next month or so. And if things go well on their mainnet launch, I believe, like I said, in May, and it might be, what's the date that's sticking out in my mind is May 30th. But of course, don't quote me on that. But that's, if things go well on May 30th, then I think that we can actually see Tron at, 15 cents, possibly a little bit more shortly thereafter. And I really believe that there's a possibility that Tron can get as high as 50 cents or touch as high as 50 cents sometime before the end of the year. Now, of course, it may just go up there and come right back down. It may not even close above there, but it just might, I'm just saying that it might go up to 50 cents. I could see that if things go well on their roadmap, and if things go the way they're planning to go, then that's where I see that there's a very good possibility that Tron can go somewhere, and that they can do something. I know that there were issues with Tron back when they got started, and I believe it was something with the white paper and them basically copying another white paper, and there may have been some other issues. Here's the thing is there's, with the internet, and especially with cryptocurrencies and people trying to sniff out scams, and it wasn't so much in 2017 as it is now, but people trying to sniff out scams, all this other good stuff, and they're really going to put people on blast for every little thing. So you can't necessarily look at every little thing. You can't, no fear of missing out, but also FUD too. So you can't listen to the FUD, and you can't jump into something, FOMO-ing. So, and don't go FOMO-ing stuff. Like I said, I'm not a financial advisor. Don't take anything I say as financial advice. This is for entertainment and educational purposes. You're supposed to take this information, or what I'd like you to do is take this information. If you decide you like a project or something, then you just invest your time to investigate more. I've lost shit tons of money in cryptocurrency as well as the stock market, all because I go into a trade without a plan. And that plan being where I'm buying, where I'm selling, what the hell do I do if it goes down, how long am I going to hold it, what percentage am I comfortable with losing, and then just saying, screw it, I'm going to take the loss. There's technical ways of being able to do that, and because I haven't known these ways, and because I failed to plan, I've lost and lost and lost and lost and lost and lost until I finally said, you know what, I'm losing money until I get this figured out. But there's a point where I can't lose money anymore, so I've got to figure it out. And in doing so, I figured some stuff out. And, one of them is trading myself. Another thing is, and I'm going to bring this right here, is the Cryptohopper trading bot, which, to be honest with you, on the Binance Exchange, I'm not having a lot of luck with. And I might have to change it back to GDAX because the Hopper's not paying for itself this month. I get the Kangaroo Hopper, which is $100 a month. Now, real quick, if you're interested in learning about the Cryptohopper trading bot, or if you're interested in trying it, the one thing that got me hooked on the Cryptohopper trading bot is the fact that you get 30 days for free. So they don't ask for a credit card or anything like that. You get 30 days for free, and this platform is really, really starting to pick up steam. A lot of people are starting to use it, which that doesn't matter here nor there if a lot of people are using it. I believe that the more people that are using it, the better, but they're getting more signals because more people, more signalers, because more people are learning about it, because more signalers want to jump on and participate because they do have the people that are using it. So I found that there's a couple of signalers that worked really well with Bittrex, and that was Mining Hamster and Crypto Grower. And they're not, I'm using them, and I'm also using a new one, and I'm literally not having any, I don't know if it's because I've got 3 signalers. I have Altcoin Ninjas, which is a new one, and then I have Crypto Grower and Mining Hamster signals, and really I was having some luck with Mining Hamster signals and with Crypto Grower. As you can see, Mining Hamster signals is $6 a month, where Crypto Grower is $5 a month. So I've been having some, I had some luck with them on Bittrex. My problem with this situation, and let me duck, you could see it right here. My problem with this situation with Bittrex is this. Bittrex is, they changed their terms of service is the word that I'm looking for. So Bittrex changed their terms of service, and in doing so, they made it to where they said U.S. customers are not allowed. So I didn't want to take the chance of something happening and me not being able to have any way of getting my money back, or just them shutting my account down because I'm from the U.S. and then my funds are screwed. So when Bittrex did that, I cleaned my account out of Bittrex. I cleaned all my coins out of Bittrex, and I actually transferred it to wallets offline, and then I turned around and put some onto GDAX, and I put a little into Binance, and I traded some myself with Binance, and I put the Cryptohopper trading bot onto Bittrex, or sorry, onto GDAX, and I did have a little bit of luck there, but I'm going to be honest, there's what, 3-4 coins on GDAX, and it's just, I don't know, unless you're trading fiat and you've got, you know, for me, a couple of thousands of dollars onto GDAX, and I'm buying and selling everything with crypto, or like I'm using Bitcoin to trade for Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, and Ethereum, but I'm using USD and a Hopper trading bot to trade my Bitcoin up. So that way I'm making cash and I'm making Bitcoin on the side, or other cryptocurrencies. That's something that I'm working on getting into. It's just, it's not a lot of fun when I was only running the bot and looking at it each day. And if everything was having a down day, I would usually just turn the bot off. And when you're on an exchange like Bittrex, or in this case Binance, you have more coins. So even when a lot of them are having down days, you can still have ones that are having up days, and you're still able to get a little bit of money there. Not saying that you can't make money on down days, but it's just not very feasible with the bot. If you're going to make money on down days, you can do it yourself. And you really got to be watching the market. You don't want to step away for any amount of time. So as you see, we're sitting here, and I have literally like no, I turned the bot off, reset it just in case there was a problem, but it's been enabled since 1:51, so the last 40 minutes. And it could take a while before you get any signals, but literally I do not have any signals yet. So with that being said, I'm just waiting. I did get rid of a little bit of the Tron I had this morning. I had around 25 to 30,000 Tron. I think 27.9 or something like that. And I got, sorry about that. I got rid of some. I wanted to take some profits. Essentially, what I wanted to do is pull out what I've put in Tron. When I pull out what I've put in already in Tron, then that will allow me to have whatever I have extra that's sitting there that I could literally sell for 2 cents a coin and have a profit on. So basically, I want to sell. I want the price to go up, and as it goes up, I'm just going to sell and sell. I know how much I put in, Bitcoin wise, and I'm going to get all that Bitcoin and probably some back, and then I'll be sitting. Hopefully, the way I want to plan it is with, you know, I'd like to have at least 10,000 Tron. That way, throughout the year, I can go ahead and hold it, or just sit on it, you know, however I want to do it. Maybe even more if the price drops down some. But that's, you know, I've worked it to where essentially I'm going to make my money back on it and make a little bit of profit, but my profit will be whatever I decide to get rid of Tron for when I have it. That's just my way of doing, at least right now with cryptocurrencies, that's my way of being able to kind of save up, I guess you can say, in the stuff that I want to store and that I want to, projects that I want to be a part of and sit on for a long time, that I think are going to go somewhere, and in 4 or 5 years, 10 years, you know, it's potentially my retirement. Then yeah, I want to take those. And here's the other thing is, if I do this and I pull a profit of a little bit of money or a little bit of Bitcoin, and then I hold the Tron and 10,000 of them, and then it just goes to nothing, and Tron just falls apart and nothing ever happens from it, then it doesn't matter. I still made back and made some profit. So it's a good way to not lose. And I don't know, you can even use the I just keep touching this damn mic. You can even use the Cryptohopper trading bot to build up with stuff like that if you'd like. You can use the crypto, like, okay, so here's all the coins I have here, and I can keep these coins in there without them being touched at all. And if that's the case, then I could leave them like this. But if I wanted to synchronize them, I could actually synchronize them, and they're going to synchronize the ones that I have the most of, the ones that I can trade, because the others are in smaller values. That means that I purchased those on the exchange myself, but by doing that, I will then put those in the hands of the trading bot, and the trading bot will trade them according to how I have my settings set up. And again, I'm trading right now with the multiple TA factors, or with strategies, signals, I mean, yeah, signals and strategies, but or no strategies, just signals, sorry. But I believe that I can actually program them to sell at a certain price. So unless it gets to that price, it will just hold those coins for however long at that price. So even if you already were trading in the exchange, or maybe you want to go in and use some of what you got in there to make some of your own trades, you can do that, and then you can set up the trades, or you can do it through the manual order through the trading bot if you chose to as well. You can do the trades, and then you can choose to either trade that and sell it when you want, or just basically set it up and say, okay, buy it. Now, when it gets to this price, I want you to sell it, and the bot will do it all. So with the bot, there's some really cool stuff. I know I'm a little bit back and forth. I haven't done a live video in a minute, and you know, this is actually where doing live video is where I came up with my medical marijuana stuff and doing my show. That's how I got eventually into FM radio, was through doing this. So as long as I go ahead and do this stuff every day, I know that I'm going to continue to get better and better, and I want to continue to bring you guys more and more content, and better, not even necessarily more and more, but also better content. I really like the trading bot. I noticed that the videos that I have are for the trading bot are really getting a lot of views, so I wanted to kind of make sure that the videos that I'm doing are ones that are getting a lot of views. I'm going to be doing the live ICO reviews as well, because I know that people really like the ICO reviews, and I don't know, people haven't shared with me if they've gotten into any or if they've had any success. Ones that I'm sharing right now are not ones that are necessarily having referral links, so I don't know if anybody participates. The ones that do have referral links, I just really haven't put them out there right now, because I don't want to build the channel on the referral links. I want to build this channel by giving you value in what I'm doing, whether you find what I'm doing serious and funny in it, or educational, or just a good ass laugh that you can sit there and be like, whoa, this dude's crazy. It doesn't matter. I just want to bring you good content. So check out our website, cryptotalk.news. We jumped some stuff on there. I'm also hiring some blog writers. As 420 goes, then things are going to get a little bit better. It's our busiest time of year. That's when we start to bring in the most amount of money. We're looking at selling the club within a few days or a week or two after for the closing of it after the after 420 is over, so somebody else can go ahead and take over, because I did move out. My wife and I did move out of state, and I want to take that money and put it into what I'm doing in the cryptocurrency space. So be it. I want to do stuff with mining, and obviously I'm going to document all this. Consensus 2018 in New York, I want to be there for that. So I'm working on getting passes for that, and I'm working on getting out there for that. So there's a lot of stuff that I want to do. So over 2018, 2019, you know, I want to be solidified in cryptocurrency. I've been asked to record some videos for a company, and there's a couple of different things that I'm working on. So I'm very excited. And again, do me a favor, please. Leave your comments down below. Let me know what you like, what you don't like, what you want to hear, what you don't want to hear. I don't want to be like every other YouTube channel. I don't want to be bringing the same damn news as every YouTube channel. I don't want to end up being some lone BitConnect type shill channel. You know, here's my thing, is I've got a right to share ICOs and to review and share that information. I'm not shilling it to you. I'm not saying go buy it. I'm not putting my word behind it. Most of the time I don't even get coins in them. I'm just giving you the information. That way nobody can say, yo, you're talking good about this project because you got coins, you bought some, they gave you some, whatever. I don't want that to happen. On the flip side, that brings up something I want to talk about real quick, is the fact that these people get upset. I've seen so many tweets and posts on Reddit of people upset that John McAfee charges like $105,000 for a tweet. If I could charge $105,000 for a tweet, I would. And there's a very good possibility that a majority of you, even the ones that are upset about it, would do it too. Some of those same people will also be very ecstatic if some sort of cryptocurrency did an ad on the Super Bowl, which is paying even a lot more. It's promoting your project. He just happens to be one of, if not the top cryptocurrency influencer here in the space. So the fact that he's able to charge that much is crazy, but it doesn't matter, because when he tweets it out, the people that dig him and the people that don't dig him are going to talk so much about whatever he's talking about that it's going to help get attention to whatever it is that he's talking about. So the guy's strategized right. I mean, he did. He has. And I think that he's done really well. Personally, I think the value is just a smidge too high. I would rather get 10 doing 50,000 or doing, you know, 30,000 or 40,000 than 2 or 1 every now and then doing 100,000. So I just say every month. I'd rather get 10 a month doing 30,000 than 1 a month, you know, doing paying 105,000. I think that they would actually get more. And the fact that some of these exchanges are paying what the exchanges are paying, or sorry, currencies and coins are paying between $1 to $3 million to get on an exchange. And I mean, I'm sure that the larger exchanges or the bigger exchanges cost a bit more. I mean, those exchanges are making money hand over fist as well. I've considered a mining farm, and I've considered an exchange. The biggest thing about the exchange is I want to make sure that if it's something that I'm going to do, that I've got the absolutely highest, most respected, best security team, and possibly two of them that are making sure that it cannot be, you know, that it's secure, that all the people's coins are secure. So that's like one of the most expensive, when doing an exchange, that's probably some of the most expensive stuff right now, is the fact of marketing. And you can market on some platforms as long as you've got all your correct paperwork in order for your exchange and all your licenses if you need them or whatnot. two. So marketing and security, those are going to be two of the largest. Now, of course, you want design and functionality to be up there as well. So, but those are your main costs when you add the whole bill up. Is going to be security and it's going to be marketing. Excuse me. So in thinking about that, well, what's my biggest costs for mining? Security is going to be pretty big, but the mining cost continues to grow. If I want to continue to produce more, I have to continue to grow. So it's like, you know, unless the price of Bitcoin goes up and is currently going up, it's tough to expand your mining operations unless you have large funds of money coming in from other sources that can pay your electricity. So in other words, if you're taking a loss because of electricity and everything else, if you have other sources coming in, you can withstand that loss for quite some time. You know, with an exchange, obviously you risk not having the adoption. Me, I don't like to toot my own horn, but I'm a marketing guru, so I'm not really worried about the marketing side of the exchange. The marketing part of the exchange and getting the exchange out there and doing that, that I'm not so worried about, to be completely honest with you, because that's something that I can do. It's making sure that I have the right security team. I don't know code. I don't know how to look over code, so I have to make sure that I've got a team of people that I completely trust that are making sure that the code is correct and this, you know, all that good stuff is in order. So and when you have to hand over all of that and completely trust somebody, some company, or some other teams could be, that way they always cross-check each other, then that's, you know, then that's when you got to do that and hand that over. It's a big step, you know, it really is. So I do want to do kind of both, or I mean, not both. I would like to, but it's really kind of going to be a one or the other type of thing. So I think the exchange really in the end has a lot better running. You know, will be a lot more how do you put it? I think it can run a lot longer. I believe that there should be I want to do a decentralized exchange, or start a decentralized exchange, but I wouldn't mind also having a centralized exchange, because those are still going to come into play, and I'm an entrepreneur, so, you know, I want to be able to get into that. But hey, I'm way off the track of Cryptohopper. I'm way off the track of a whole bunch of other stuff. So this is what I'm going to do. Smash that subscribe button down below. I'm going to be back on later tonight or tomorrow. As soon as I get this editing software stuff taken care of, then I'm going to be back to regular or multiple videos per day. But until then, it's going to be a 1 to 2 streams per day. If I can squeeze it, what I like to do is 2, 1 in the morning, 1 at night. Right after 4:20 or right around that period, I'll have my broadcasting studio put together. It's not all fancy state-of-the-art stuff, but I'm building it by hand. It's going to be down there. It's going to be downstairs in my house, so I'm going to have that going. Once that's going, even if I have to go live, I'm not going to have to worry about my upstairs office where I'm at now, where if the dogs, 5 of them, decided to go crazy, they'd go crazy. So I'm going to go ahead and switch to the other office, or to my YouTube studio, where I can crank out the videos and bring you guys lots of quality content. Thank you very much for checking out this video. Make sure you give it a thumbs up, and until next time, happy trading.